So please introduce yourself and explain why you are a candidate for the Oakland School Board.
Okay, I'm Serrano Russell again. And the reason why, oh, I see the timer. I am running for school board is one, I'm an OUSD. I went to Thornhill, Montera, and Skyline. And I remember senior year of 1995, I graduated. And I was in a class of an English class where it was overcrowded at that time. So they put some seniors into a permanent substitute class.
Mhm.
And I remember feeling hopeless. I remember feeling like they didn't care. And I remember thinking to myself, this is a bad sign. And so now that my son, who is special needs, who's been in OUSD since K, and he's been in the SPED department since first grade, I have seen things happen to me that's happening to him again. And I've always helped with fighting resources, not only for my son, but for his classmates in the SPED department as well. As he graduated and moved on, I started to work with a group called Oakland Community Organizers, OCO, and now they're Faith in Action East Bay. And as he's graduating, I thought, how can I continue to fight for our students? What can I do? And so I thought, school board. I feel like, I want to give our children a voice. I want to protect our parents. I want to protect you guys. I want to bring back stability, back hope. I want to bring back respect, and I want to bring back the positive learning environment that needs to be back into our schools. I just commend everybody. I know everyone's working really hard, but that's why I'm running. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hit the timer.
Sure. Introduce yourself and explain why you are a candidate for the Oakland School Board.
Hi, I'm Mark Hurdy. I am a graduate of Oakland Public Schools. I was a teacher in Oakland Public Schools. I taught at Edna Brewer as a special education teacher. My sons both went to Oakland Public Schools. They didn't graduate because we didn't live in Oakland the entire time that they were in school, but both attended when we did live here. My mother was an Oakland teacher, and I have a strong affinity for Oakland and the school district, and I'd really like to see some changes that I think are necessary to help bring higher quality education in every classroom. I would love to see teachers earn a better salary, and I think we can do that if we take the time to sort of resolve some of the challenges that the district has faced over the decades in terms of getting its financial house in order. So I think those are some of the things that I'm focused on changing. And my goal, obviously, is to bring the highest quality, equitable education experience to every child in the city of Oakland.
Great, thank you.
First question. Introduce yourself and explain why you are a candidate for the Oakland School Board.
My name is Cherise Cash, and I'm a parent and a student of OUSD. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm generational. I have many teachers in with my family and administrators with my family. My mother was a teacher. My aunt was a teacher. My great-grandmother was a teacher. Cousins are teachers and staff and administration. I don't have family gatherings. I have parent-teacher conferences as family reunions. So as that, I'm a student that was very versed in being within, actually kind of living with inside a school site as growing up, and seeing a lot of the hardships that our Black women and our African American men had with dealing with districts and inequity for education, and how their approach, I grew up in the 80s, and how they were trying to deal with education towards students, and how much there was a difference between district staff and superintendents, and the balance in between them, and how much hardship that they came up with. And so just rooted around folks that have always been rallying around students and advocacy and education, as well as equity in teaching staffing and equity within hiring as an administrative and state and above. You know, these things have always been priority for me in my life, and it's just how my community functioned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So first, please introduce yourself and explain why you are a candidate for the Oakland School Board.
Thank you. My name is Sedgwick Williams. I am a candidate for the school board. I lead with a racial lens. I've been living in Oakland for the last 10 years. A little bit about myself is I am a 20-year educator in San Francisco. I have taught primarily high school, 9 through 12. I'm also a union rep. I am the treasurer of United Educators San Francisco. I'm really excited about that. This is my second year of a 3-year term. At each of the schools that I have worked at, which was Gloria Davis, Thurgood Marshall, and Galileo, I've been the union building rep for that particular school. I was really excited to, I've served as member as a delegate on the state and national level as well. I am the delegate for CTA Budget Committee. I am a delegate for the Racial Equity Affairs Committee. I also am a delegate with the CFT, California Federation of Teachers, Ethnic Diversity Leadership Committee, and I'm on the advisory panel for endorsed services for CTA. So I've been very active in the union, and it's really have solidified my belief that we as educators have to fight for the future of our kids, for our community, and for ourselves. And so I'm really invested in that. So that's who I am. And thank you.
So, Deirdre, please introduce yourself and explain why you are a candidate for the Oakland School Board.
Okay. My name is Deirdre Snider, and I have been an Oakland teacher. I started out in the 70s as a student teacher. I retired after teaching in Oakland for more than 26 years. There was a gap in there of 10 years where I went and got a PhD. So don't try and guess my age from that. And Oakland schools have been kind of a focus of my life, both professionally and politically for, since forever. Okay. And so what I want to do with Oakland is, this is a crucial moment in Oakland's history, and I would really appreciate being part of the whole movement to take the schools back from the privatizers and give us a chance to make real community schools that reflect what Oakland has been, can be, and will be in the future. So I've lived in the same place in Oakland since I moved in 1975. And it's now, and I think for the last 30 years, but I'm not so sure on that, is in District 3. It's funny to be watching the timer. It's really important to me that every kid in Oakland has a chance to learn in a warm, nurturing environment that reflects their neighborhood. Project-based learning is real important. It's what my kids got out of being in the Oakland Public Schools. I've always been blown away by how incredible Oakland teachers are. And there's always been a level of dysfunction in the schools, but right now it's gone beyond dysfunction to a whole new level of a deliberate intent to destroy public schools in order to facilitate the privatizing takeover of the schools, and that I'm against. Okay. Bing.